And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Satisfactory. Alright, I was just over in oil, and I cooked up a ton of extra rubber production. And hopefully getting this stuff up and running, because yeah, we were desperately low on rubber. And that is where all this stuff comes in. So I switched the recipe for this to one of the alternates, which gives more parts per minute. Because if we look here, this one takes 30 seconds to give us 1. This one takes 64 seconds to give us 3. So it's better, and it's more resource efficient. But the catch is that it takes concrete instead of screws. So we need to find a little over 20 concrete per minute to send over here. This right there is the line. So this was steel beams. Where is it? There it is, right there. This was steel beams. Yeah, steel beams, because those were being made into screws. So now we need concrete over here. How are we gonna do that? We got all sorts of things and stuff over here that we don't need anymore. We have some concrete right down over here. I mean, there's some right there and there's some way over there. This one is largely unused though. But we need at least 20 per minute. Which, this is 15 and 30. So that's 90 per minute. Is this clocked to give us that? It is. So this would be plenty of concrete to get that up and running. Now, it's just a matter of getting it over where it needs to go. So let's see if we can't get some conveyor wall thingies here. Oh, this is gonna be taxing on my nerves here. I'm just eyeballing it at this point. So 20 per minute, we don't need super high performance belts for this. And before I hook it up, I always want to try to get it to where it needs to go first. Okay, let's get this No. Leg spike. Right there and there. Okay, so how can we just sort of skirt along the edge here? We got a whole lot of factory floor that's not being used, but I kind of like the idea of skimming it along. At least until we run out of space to do it. Where's the input? This is the input right here. Okay. Okay, so wall mount. I'm just sort of eyeballing these. Yeah, right towards the end. There we go. Straight across there. Now we need to figure out how to get it plugged into that port right there. Man, is this going to be gnarly or what? So, I think if we bring it down, yeah, these can go. Power poles are a little taxing on the nerves, but it is what it is. Now, these are the fourth ones up. We get a Mark II, squeeze it in over there. Squeeze that over there. I think we go just a little bit further. Like right, well, that lines up right about there. So let's go 3 over. Oh, so close. All right, power pole in the way. Let's move that guy over to here. You to there, you to there. Yay! Oh, that is a gnarly little setup that we got going here. All right, now let's hook this side up over here. We've already got a splitter there. We don't need to overly complicate this. Okay, I think we're ready to hook it up. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. That should work. Let's get a conveyor lift up to the top, pointing it this way, and then go right to there. Beautiful. Look at that. It even lines up like, oh, not perfect, but it's a pretty good job. And that should kickstart this. I don't need to change this at all. I mean, yeah, I could put a better miner in there and better constructors and such, but the system is plenty for what it is right here, and I don't need to futz around with it. Those Mark III constructor stuff, those things are not cheap. Especially when it comes to the turbo motors. Those things, I need to hook up that second line of radio control units, but I wanted to make sure we had ample amounts of other things, namely like quartz and rubber. And before I forgot that I turned this off, I really wanted to make sure I had this thing set up. So if I go off on an adventure and get some stuff automated, I want this thing to be at home, ready to go. Okay, let's just make sure. I just want to double check to make sure everything is going to be delivered where it needs to go. Shouldn't have any problems. Okay. So far, so good. And there we go. Everybody's happy. And we doubled the, well, nearly doubled. Didn't double it, we upped it by about a third. Give or take. We were producing 2 a minute, now we're producing 3 every, not roughly 3 a minute, yeah. So a little less than a third of an increase. So that should help this out a lot. And this over here, again, we don't have nearly the production, I don't think, to get this one up and running. So this is 10 heat sinks per minute. I think we have enough heat sink production. Should I just connect this up and call it good? Okay, get rid of you, because that's annoying. I hate putting little stubs on the end like this. Okay. You. And these are all Mark 1s. Looks like they are. Okay, so this is straight in. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a massive amount of rubber per minute. It's brutal. Brutal amount of rubber per minute. Let's go see. Is our rubber actually coming across for us? I just want to double check these to make sure they're getting supplied. Good. Deuterium's doing fine. A lot of rubber getting pulled into this setup. Yeah, 70 a minute. You see that? 70 a minute. Crazy amounts of rubber. Which is autosave. This is this one here. So you can see we're using it quite quickly. I'm not even sure if what I did. I did turn off one of the oil setups. One of the issues is I added some more little air gens over there. You can see them. All the air gens are nice and happy. I think I added like 10 more. Which, if you do the math, that's another 3 gigawatts of power. And the issue is we are literally producing enough power with renewable resources to run the base. We have the capacity for more, but right now, 5,700 megawatts is what we're producing with geothermals and renewable wind gen. So between those two, we're not burning any fuel right now, which is a problem because we need to burn fuel badly. So yeah, this is an issue. I'm trying to build up so we, build up production, especially in here, because man, these are brutally slow. But I need to go check quartz. Now that we have access to some really fast stuff, I noticed the quartz for my aluminum setup was not doing so well. So let me grab, while I'm in the neighborhood, let me grab a little bit of Alclad for those super fast belts. I need a lot of it, unfortunately. to move the massive amount of crystal that we need to move. And let's see, what else do we need for, say, Miner Mark III? I've already got the motors, I got the crane, I got those, I got those. Okay, I need another. Dun, dun, dun. Whoa. We need another portable miner. Okay, and then let's grab some more things. I don't need really any more of those. I do want some of those. I was over in oil and I wanted to build a hypertube setup, and lo and behold, I didn't even have enough for a hypertube thing, so sad face. Alright, so constructors, I've got enough for a few of these, not a whole lot. It's really hard to do giant setups with this because those materials, turbo motors especially, are brutal. Those are brutally slow materials. Okay. I think Miner Mark III, I think I'm good on that. Let me grab some more iron or steel pipe, because this crazy to be low on. Why do I have screws on me? I should not have screws. Put you back. I don't think I need any plastic. Ooh, batteries? That's one thing I haven't been building, is batteries. I don't have those automated. Those Mark III manufacturers need them. Figures. Okay, so I think I have enough for the miner. Well, let's make one more of these. Because while I'm in the area, I'd rather get both miners down. Okay. Lots of alclad. Reinforced plate. For some reason, I'm really low on that. Pretty sure we're making enough of these now. I have ramped up production of reinforced plate a lot. Okay, now I think I'm ready to venture out to the old area where we are mining crystal. Yeah, this gunpowder setup that I have up here, this is way overbuilt. Although, who knows? There is a mod out there that I'm keeping my eye on. It just was released, but it adds a rocket launcher to the game. And yeah, it uses noblisks and stuff like that, so maybe we'll get some rocket launching going. I need to get my quartz up and running though. You can see I've got some skeletal plans there for when we get to nuclear. Holy, we are cruising. Could you imagine how many coal generators you could put on one of those Mark IV miners? 12,000 coal per minute. That would be crazy. Okay, so transportation, teleporter. Where's my... Okay. So I want to put you over here, kind of out of the way. So this one's going to be... This is going to be quartz processing. Save. I don't know if that save is worth it, but... so yeah, all that quartz is coming from way up there, and as you can see, the supply of quartz is not exactly reliable. It's not maxed out, even though it looks like these are semi-maxed out. I might want to replace all of these with Mark IIIs. I have enough for 30. No, I have enough for... No, man, not even remotely close to how many I need. It's the wire cost, the cable cost. Look at that, 50 each. That's a lot. Okay, yeah, we are not really tapping this one out. The other one is really getting maxed out. The one for the regular silicone is really not. If I just wanted to do Mark 1s, that would be a lot cheaper. Yeah, it goes from 8 cable to 50 cable. That's a lot. All right, well, I need to ride the... I do believe this works. Nice little scenic run here. This should go back to the miners. I basically placed this just so... because I knew I was going to need to upgrade the miners. And this seemed like the best option to have as little effort as possible when I walk there. So we've got a teleporter to the processing center and a tube to the mining area. And there's the silica. That's the silica that goes to oil. That's where that heads off to. So yeah, we want to make sure that has good supply. Okay. So, oh, hello, element 65, a pure node of element 65. Nice. Okay, we're gonna shut you off. And we're gonna shut you off. As soon as they're empty, we can do... Oh, that's right. You're off, right? Yeah, you're off. There it is. Put that to sleep. Okay. And then... Mark III. Yeah, see, it sort of loses track of its... I look at it from this angle. Oh, there's another pure... Oh, man. Yeah, see, it's not... It doesn't see... Doesn't see that, unfortunately. Logistics. All right, this is at 480. Oh, I think we can do better. 960. Let's drop that down. 780. Can we get to 780? 782. Well, that's going to have to be good enough. So this was what? 163%. And you go from here up to there. Okay. Power. You go to there. All right. So that's what, 65 megawatts? That's a lot. Boy, that's fast. That is so fast. What is this one pure under here too? Oh, that's a normal. I have no idea like how much of that we're gonna need. Like that's just not even on my radar yet. So going back, I need to upgrade all these belts to Mark V's. And I don't know if I have enough alclad with me, but it is what it is. Because this is quite the run. So I'll do this in between these episodes, and yeah, we'll come back and probably be able to go crazy on quartz. All right, well, I thank everybody for watching. Please hit that like button if you've been enjoying this series so far. And again, if you want me to go crazy and many more episodes and get some Uber production out of it, I don't know what my computer can handle, but single player it actually performs pretty well. It's not too bad. But yeah, comment down below if you've got something to say, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you next time.